Alrighty, guys, I'm back for the rest of the game now. Missed that first quarter, or caught the end of it, but we're live now, reacting and just seeing the score now. And what the hell is happening for Fremantle? They are absolutely decimating the Demons. 12 disposals for Bolton, 14 for Brayshaw, 11 for Jordan Clark. And Chai Bolton, 47 for the quarter with a goal and a mark and a couple of tackles. Brayshaw with those 14 disposals for 43. Treacy, 2 goals, 37. Jordan Clark, 32 from his 11 disposals. Murphy Reid on 30 and Erasmus on 29, accumulating. Johnson also 9 disposals and a goal, so pretty handball happy, but he got the goal too. Yeah, Erasmus, yeah, happy with that. Hopefully he can keep that going. Jackson, yeah, he's serviceable, 21. And yeah, Wagner also actually, I saw him having a decent crack at a run through the middle just at the end there, and yeah, 26 from him. And the Demons, yeah, 7 points total for the quarter after being absolutely blown out of the water. Christian Salem, obviously on the kick-ins, 10 disposals, a mark. Yeah, just kick it in. That's all he's doing. Max Gawn in the middle, 5 hit-outs, but 5 disposals, 3 marks. So, yeah, serviceable again. Steele on 23, Langdon 22, Dan Turner 21, and Rivers, saw him miss an attempt on goal. He was, yeah, looking good, but yeah, it's just on 20 for him. Lindsay, 18. Do like Xavier Lindsay. I want him to do well, but yeah, hopefully a bit better than that. But he's going all right. I thought he was on the back half from what I saw just then, Xavier Lindsay. So that's exciting. Hopefully he stays in defense and gets on the end of some kick-ins and maybe takes some kick-ins. That'd be nice. What else is going on? Caleb Sarong on 10. Luke Ryan is back in last minute, I did see. So welcome back, Luke Ryan. You back to 8. And Sean Darcy on 2. Ugh, that's not good. 5 hit-outs and a free against. Ouch. Hasn't had a disposal yet. Who else is in there? No, Driscoll 12. McVee 13. Yeah, so it's all in the midfield, I guess, and Jordan Clark in the back, and Treacy kicking a couple. Yeah, a few goals there. Murphy Reid, Johnson, Bolton, and Brayshaw at the top both have a goal. I'll finally tune into the coverage now, see what they're saying. Yeah, Caleb Sarong getting tagged, apparently. So who's tagging Sarong? Colton Tholstrup is tagging Sarong. Where's Tholstrup up to? He's had 4 disposals for 12. So, and yeah, on the Demon side down the bottom there, I guess Cozzy Pickett on 12. Not great. Van Rooyen, 7. Probably hasn't had much of it. Windsor, 6. Cully, 3. Sharp, probably would have liked him to be a bit higher. I don't know. It's just not going the Melbourne Demons' way, I guess. So we'll see if they can do anything in this next quarter. Salem in for 40 disposals today, by the sounds of things. Brayshaw, 14, though. That's pretty incredible. And Bolton having a flyer as well. Must be getting in the middle. Harvey Langford, 10. Not great. And yeah, from one quarter, Fremantle are smashing the fantasy points. They got 164 more fantasy points than the Demons. So that's, yeah, just a big telling sign. It's been one-way traffic. Just, yeah, so many accumulators on the Fremantle Dockers from that last quarter. 1, 2, 3, 5 guys with 9 or more disposals for Fremantle in that quarter. Demons have 1 with Christian Salem with all his kick-ins. So Tholstrup having a good chat with Sarong. Tholstrup, I think, is a bit of a larrikin, so I think that would be a pretty annoying tag. Brayshaw on Windsor in the middle. So Windsor in the CBA. Brayshaw off the deck. And Sarong wraps up Pickett. So tackle for Sarong. 1 more than he had last quarter. Brayshaw tries to palm off, and he does. Gives it to Wagner. Wagner's going all right. He's got a big beard going now. Voss kicks in. Down to Rivers. Out to Chandler. That's a wide one, and it's a good kick in the end. Van Rooyen. Is that Cully? Got the armband on. Sarong, handball out. O'Driscoll, Bolton, Brayshaw. That's not a good kick. Straight back to Van Rooyen. Playing in the back half at the moment. And that's 50 against Tracy. So Van Rooyen gets a 50. Probably still far out from goal though, yes. Like 70 out. Good kick. Tholstrup takes a little cheeky mark. It's a cheeky man, Tholstrup. So Colstrup thinking he can kick it from 60. No, I think that's going into the middle. Goes to ground. Wagner is 21. I think it was 12. And out of bounds again. A few armbands on the field. Got Alex Pearce with an armband. Got Jai Cully with a big sleeve. Where's Manny Liddy from Port Adelaide with his leg sleeve? Warner. Tholstrup tackles Sarong. So Cozzy Pickett in there against Jordan Clark. Bolton gives it to Ryan. Boots it out. Sharp gets wrapped up by Voss. Yeah, 51 for Brayshaw already. Bolton 49. Salem still there on 32. Tracy 37. Clark and Johnson 32 apiece. Jordan Clark getting another tackle there, so he'll go up to 36. Lots of pressure here from the Dockers. Windsor. Big kick inside. Oh, Cozzy trying to step on a big ladder. Somehow comes out unscathed. So Bolton 50 now. Brayshaw pushing up to 55. Huge. Oh, Cozzy Pickett. Huge attempt, but pretty unrealistic in the end. Voss trying to pick it up. Gets it. Looks like Sarong gets pushed in the back, but not given. Salem kicks again. Gets it up to Steele. Mark kick for steal. Oh, falconed off Fritz. Wins a tackle. That's it, Windsor. Move up a bit, mate. Needs a bit more. There's nothing happening for Melbourne right now. Brayshaw dominating. Bolton, 14 disposals. Gawn gets a kick. Pierce. Jordan Clark now. Handball. Wagner to Murphy Reed, who has a bit of time. Good kick. Oh, just misses Amos. He's up to 40 after that one, I'd say. Lever, now Sharp. Little ping. Oh, he's got it. Sharp gets a 55-metre goal. Whew. Goodness me, that was a nice one. So the Demons getting their second goal. The first goal they've had in over half an hour. Windsor now, kicking it out of the middle. He's getting on this quarter. Steele gets it back down, and that's a miss by a mile. My goodness. Salem, another mark and another kick. He's racking it up. He's going to be into the 40s now. Should be 44 for Salem. Brayshaw, Bolton into the 50s. Myercheck gets ragdolled by Luke Ryan back in his first game, and he gets a round of applause for that one. Kicks it to teammate and fellow junking defender Jordan Clark. He's going to probably chip it wide. Warner now. Gawn taking a hanger. Very nice. Oh no, who's that? 22. Howes stuffs it up, but he's gathered it again. Chips a good one this time. Oh no, it's a bit wobbly. There's the ground. Steele. Chandler. Chips a nice one. Oh, should have been a mark for Rue, but he gets it out to Sharp, who might get a second. Touched. Goes to ground. 17 for the Dokers. McVee. And then Clark gets it out. And it goes out of bounds. Oh, that was a little bit of a highlight there, but just couldn't get it to go. Van Rooyen should have nabbed that. He should have got that one. Melbourne getting a little bit forward now. Cully spoiling it like the basketballer he looks like. Just getting it to ground. Chandler gets wrapped up. Jackson gets it down. Bolton. Luke Ryan kicks it, but Jack Steele Takes another good mark. He's going to get up to 44 with this kick, and he might even get a point or a goal here. So Jack Steele. In the Demons colours. He looks like he's pulled it a bit left. Doesn't quite make the distance. Spoiled for 1 point. So Bolton 53, Brayshaw 55. A couple of Demons surging now. 44 apiece for Gawn, Salem and Steele at the tippy top for the Ds. And then it drops off a bit. Turner, the next best. And Giath takes a good mark. Kicks it inwards. Finds Windsor. That's not a good kick wide, but he gets it to Chandler. He chips it. Cozzy, no, not quite. My check. Yes, Cozzy gets it out. Langford to Steele. Back to Windsor. Oh, holding the ball. And now, so Dudley running it. Now that could be ball straight back. Petty, and they keep it going. Salem kicking. Rui and can't get it going. Pierce picks it up. Oh, and Chandler scavenging it again. Rue, good kick, and gets it to Majacek. So what a scramble of turnovers and spoils, and yeah, grand ball gets a little chip at the end there to Majacek to just get the set shot. Steele up to 47 now. Is getting it and turning it up. Majacek gets a goal. 49 for Steele, sorry. Jordan Clark up to 50. Yep. People are teeing off a bit now. Sean Darcy there on 2. That is not good. 38% time on ground. Don't know if anyone's picking him this year, or hopefully haven't. Caleb Sarong, 16. Not great. Harvey Langford, 12. Cully, 3. Ooh. Latrell Pickett yet to touch the ball. Cozzy Pickett, 18. Not ideal. So 12 minutes left in the first half now. And the Demons with a couple back. .44. Who was that? Johnson tried to run away with it. He got caught up. Sparrow tackles him, gives it off to Salem. And a big spoil. Wagner walks away, kicks it up. Good mark there by Amos. Fremantle struggling a bit here, but they've got a bit of control. Ball goes to ground though, back to the Demons. Steele, another handball. Salem kick. Chapman gives it to Clark, but that was not a good decision. Cozzy kicks it and then gets a second kick. 2 kicks for Cozzy. Very nice. Touch though, not a mark. Murphy to Dudley. Sherry. Johnson. Erasmus gets it out wide. O'Driscoll. Kick. And Jackson should have had it, but he ran into the other Dokers player and it popped out. Oh, how unlucky. I don't know who the other player was behind Jackson, but Jackson looked like he got the mark. Voss was scrapping with Lever. And Jackson looked like he had it, but then he dropped it. Johnson. Back to Luke Ryan. Crosses it over. Jordan Clark. That's what we want. Jordan Clark to Ryan. Over to Wagner. Wagner having a decent game now, up to 45 with this one. Not much ahead though. Tracy gets away from Howes. Amos back to Clark. Another kick to Clark. Having a great game now. And oh, Jackson, this time he takes a mark. Jackson needed that because he's on 25. And he needed something to kick on. This could take him up to 37 if he gets this one. To be top 5, top 6 for the Demons. No, for the Dockers. So Jackson. Tough one. Oh, just misses to the right. Jackson moving up a bit though. Xavier Lindsay with the kick in there. Salem gets the mark. And the sun really getting in the camera's face here. It's hard to see. Gorn gets a mark. So the top 3 for the Demons, absolutely dominating. And Salem gets it back again. Salem getting some junk into the 60s, over to Howes. Now Langdon, who is Langdon, not Langford. Langdon up to 28 now. Lindsay, God, crunched. Absolutely messed up there. Xavier Lindsay, scary, or Sherry, however you say it, smashed him. Good defense here by the Dockers. Clark. Oh, good mark. There you go. Sean Darcy getting involved finally, but not a good kick there. Lever takes an intercept mark. Back now, Myercheck struggling to see. The sun is in his eyes. That doesn't look fun. Wide for another. No, that's Latrell Pickett getting his first touch. There we go. And it's not a good kick. Giath mops it up. Speedy Giath. Goes between Lindsay's legs. Chapman handballs. McVee gets absolutely smashed. But now O'Driscoll pulls it to the right. Oh, Dockers just not finishing it. 7-9 for the Dockers. And Jack Steele on the kick in. What is happening there? Jack Steele kicks to the right. And Cully gets an inside 50. That's a good mark there by Fritsch. So a couple of Dockers just slowing up a bit with Brayshaw, Bolton just on a bit of ice, it looks. They're on the bench. Jordan Clark, though, teeing off on 62. Salem going absolutely mental on 65. Gorn and Steele also getting busy. They're up to 50. And yeah, Demons. There's top 3 and then it drops off a cliff to the rest of the team. So Fritsch just from inside the 50. Oh, it looks good. He's got it. So Fritsch gets one back. And they are just under half the Fremantle Dockers score now, the Demons. Jordan Clark, 18 disposals, 62. Andy Brayshaw, 17 disposals, 55. Bolton, 15 disposals for his 53. So some big accumulating numbers there for some Dockers. Salem smashing it out, 18 for him. And then it's Steele with 12. But he's got 4 tackles still, so he's doing all right. Loves to tackle. Cozzy Pickett, 3 tackles, but he's not getting that many disposals. Darcy in the ruck, but Van Rooyen gets the hit out. Olstrop gets tackled by Darcy. So Darcy getting a tackle there. Looked a bit high, but Darcy's a big boy. Darcy gets an easy hit out because it's against Jai Cully. Swiskowski to Wagner. Gets it to Amos. And that doesn't look good. Windsor is holding his shoulder. Rivers drops it. Then he looks like he might have got him high. No. Windsor wincing. Not sure if he's okay or not. He's staying out there. Darcy gets it off the deck, but not quite. So, Darcy just kind of walking through a Caleb Windsor tackle and like bumped him in the shoulder, and now he's just kind of uncomfortable. Cully, Windsor, oh no, Ben Royan, Pickett, Latrell kicking it out on the full. So Salem, yeah, 65 for him, 62 Jordan Clark. Need Harvey Langford to kick on a bit, I think. He's on 12. Cully as well. Windsor, hopefully he's going to come back on. He looked a bit sore. Rivers now gets a mark. Kicks it forward. Gets it to number 8. Who's number 8? Lever. Boots it. Harvey Langford gets a big inside 50. Mychek can't take it. And, 15 was coming through for them. Who's 15 for the Demons? Ed Langdon almost getting on the end of that too. So Demons they're trying to get back into it. Chapman, wild kick across, but it gets it to work for Johnson. Wow, good vision. Up the wing, looking for Voss, who keeps it in and finds Bolton. Gets a mark. And a kick inside 50. Lever. Flying backwards, takes a good mark himself. Handballs out wide to Rivers. 4 minutes left. Gorn gets a mark. Easy chip out wide. No, yeah, very nice kick there to Petty. Big kick coming up here. Boom, down the wing. Almost a mark there by Pierce, but Langdon runs away. And he'll have a crack. I just missed to the right. That's the ones that the Demons need. If they're going to get back into this one, they need something like that to actually come off correctly. Langdon missing. Gone up to 57. Bolton up to 59. Chapman on the kick in. Yeah, he's running just in time. Cozzy Pickett at full forward. I don't like that. Sean Darcy takes a mark. Out to Brayshaw. Looking out wide, I think. No. Gets away from Rivers with ease. Gone slowly walking back to the middle of the ground. Bolton. Murphy Reed fumbles it for behind. So hopefully Gorn's okay. He's a bit sore there. Darcy pushing him around a bit. So I think that's another one for Salem. Over the top of Petty. Cully to Langdon. Dolstrup. Kick. Gorn can't take it. Cozzy out the back though. He's running. Come on. Get a goal, you little beauty. Yes. Cozzy Pickett doing some magic. Needed that. Cozzy Pickett just buzzing on through. Gets a +9. Gets him up to. Where is he? Cozzy Pickett gets him up to 37 after that one. So much needed goal there. He was not doing a whole lot just yet. Good goal there for Cozzy Pickett. Salem up to 71 as well. Cozzy Pickett pulling out some magic. Up to 37 there. Fourth for the Demons now. Yeah, Wagner there up to 48 for the Dockers. Go on, but Shy Bolton running away. Takes a bounce. He's got Steele on his legs and he chips a nice one. Is that Sherry again? The new Docker very recently. Yeah, SSP pickups Sherry. So 2 Sherrys in the league. Chips it. Not going to go for goal. Someone pushed in the back there. Petty handballs out. Jackson. No. Swiskowski gets an easy goal in the end. And the Dockers take it back to 26 points. Bolton up to 65 after that fantastic clearance. Yeah, it should have been a free kick there against Petty, I think, but no, they got the goal in the end, the Dockers. Well, Latrell will pick it getting a clearance now at a little inside 50. Yeah, they're talking about Mason Cox, Sean Darcy, and Jackson in the same team with Treacy. Don't know if that is the way to go. He's surely a backup ruck, Mason Cox. Harvey Langford, little bullet of a kick, pulls it to the right. So Salem, Gorn, and Steele at the top for the Demons, absolutely dominating for them. And then it's Bolton leading the way with Clark, Brayshaw up there above 50 as well. Wagner 48, which is not bad. So Warner kicks it up. Voss takes it away. Gives it to O'Driscoll. Sherry. Jackson. Back to O'Driscoll. Erasmus. Jackson. Gets it back again. A little chip. Oh, what a spoil there. But it was a push and someone is down hard there. Who was that? Tracy took a big hit, I think. Howe's trying to get the spoil, but just got the arm around him as well. Oh, to Tracy, right in front of goal. Just should be a goal, you'd think. Oh, it's 30 metres out. To put some hurt on the Demons. He's got it. Tracy, however you say his name, he's got two. Or three, sorry. He's got 3 goals now, Tracy. And yeah, the Demons in all sorts now. Back to almost being a double deficit. Salem 71. Bolton 67. Leading the way for their teams. Gawn and Steele. Some pretty household names at the top. Clark, Brayshaw, same there. Tracy, 54 now. He's up into the 50s too. So Steele gets it out to Lindsay. Bouncing ball goes out of bounds just, and that is half time. So a pretty interesting one, but also, yeah, Dokers running away with it. Some big scores there for the Demons. Salem 71. Steele up to 60 there. Gawn 59. And Bolton for the Dockers leading the way. 19 disposals for Shy Bolton in the first half. 67 points for him. Jordan Clark 62. Andy Brayshaw 58. And Tracy there 54. Wagner 48, as I was saying. Not bad from him. And then it just drops off a bit. Luke Jackson 41 from there. Erasmus 13 disposals for 37. Yeah, bit of urgency at the bottom there though with Caleb Sarong on what's he on 18, getting tagged out by Tholstrop, I think, in that half a footy. And yeah, Sean Darcy getting off the bottom up to 18. McVee 17, not great. The Demons wise, who's down the bottom there? Harvey Langford got a little bit better that quarter, got kicked that behind at the end. I think Windsor was okay in the end. He thought he might have injured himself, his shoulder, but I think he's alright. But still, 21 for him. Whole bunch of Demons in the 20s and 30s. It's like literally 20s and 30s from the fifth bottom to the fourth top. 20s and 30s all round. So pretty even there. Yeah, really playing a team game, but yeah, not doing much with it. All right, we'll take a quick break for halftime and we'll be back for the second half of Dockers Demons. Tune in soon. Alrighty, here we are for the second half of Saturday Night Footy. It's Fremantle leading the Demons by 31 points. Shy Bolton on 67 there for the Dockers, and Christian Salem on 71 for the Demons. Jordan Clark 62, Max Gawn 60. Andy Brayshaw, 59 though, doing pretty well. 19, 18, 18 disposals there for the three at the top of the Dockers. And yeah, Isaiah Pickett got up to 40 there at the end as well. So a couple of okay scores for the Demons in the end there, but a lot of 20s and a couple of 30s. And they got a few goals back there in that second quarter, but a lot more work to do. Who's there? Treacy got 3 for the Dockers. And it's Jackson versus Gawn in the middle. Gawn boot. Windsor looking alright. Handball to Cozzy. Play on. Brayshaw, a good tackle there. Gets Pickett. Gawn with the free, apparently. Interference. Jackson free against Gawn. Kicks it out wide. Oh, Langdon can't take it. Brayshaw gets it out from Johnson. Warner with a shanky kick, and that's going to be last disposal. Yeah, that was not a good kick at all. I think that's Rivers. Terrible kick in the end. Brayshaw, easy mark. And he's going big early here. Going to get up to 72 now. It's a kick out wide. Can't find Bolton. Finding it out with Windsor. Brayshaw gets it back and gets another kick. And now Steele. Oh, an easy handball to Rivers goes begging, and Murphy takes it away. Murphy Reid. Oh, easy for him. That's an easy goal for Murphy Reid. That was a good goal. Murphy Reid gets one. He's his second, actually. The second goal for Murphy Reid. Up to 46 now. Andy Brayshaw, 77. Big start to the second half. Bolton up to 71. Yep, Murphy Reid, all class, that guy. He's going to have a big, awesome career. I can't believe he's only 20. Feels like he's been around forever. Yeah, 46 for him. Dudley got up a bit there. Sarong up to 21. Good on you, Sarong. Jackson. Steele gets held. Free to Steele. He's going up to 60. Good mark from Oscar McDonald there. The Dockers leading by a lot. 37-point lead. Gawn. Easy mark. Easy mark. Chips a little one. Langdon gives it to Giath. A bit not a good kick in the end there, though. That was awful. Awful. Cozzy, nowhere near. Now Warner. Low kick. Over the top, though. Flat. Now Petty. How's Giath into no one? What is happening to Giath? He is not playing well. Yeah, Giath turning the ball over plenty at this point. Tracy. He might have the distance. So Tracy up to 55. This will take him into the 60s. Not gonna get the distance, and it kicks it straight to Max Gawn in the corner. 50-meter penalty as well against Gawn. For Gawn against Wagner. So Gawn has to have it back. Gives it off to Lindsay. It's a good kick out wide. Finds Sharp. Another big kick. Goes to ground. Pierce. Tackled by Tholstrup. I don't know if that was a handball. Steele, Soccer, Ryan. Handball to no one. Brayshaw gets a handball out. Tracy, good pickup. And Dudley. Murphy Reed steaming forward, but Dudley wants to get there. Oh, it's going to get there. What a goal. Oh, Dudley. Isaiah Dudley. What a beautiful goal that was in the end from just on the 50, I think. Murphy Reed wanted it, but Dudley was like, nope, I got this. Hold my beer. Windsor almost got Brayshaw. But yeah, good pickup by Tracy. And now Dudley ran at 20 meters and then took the kick right on the 50 and it trickled on through. Good goal and adds to the Demons' pain. Yeah, Dudley. Good goal. So Tracy up to 63. Andy Brayshaw exploding up to 79. Gone. Murphy Reed gets done holding the ball. Steal, tackle. Yeah, goodness me. Steele is a good tackler. Gives it off to Windsor, though. That's not a great kick. O'Driscoll. Johnson. To Dudley again. Who chips and finds Tracy. Long ball. That's a good kick. Oh my goodness. Voss out the back. Easy as you like in the end. So he ran a long way, but he did very well. So Voss now from the corner. Oh, just not quite. Just off to the left. So a couple of guys in the 60s, few guys in the 60s for the Dockers, and yeah, gone up to 80. Actually, I didn't even look at the right there. Gone up to 80, Steele 72. So a couple of big names at the top for the Demons. Lindsay getting busy too in the halfback role. He's the main distributor next to Salem, I feel. Now Langdon gives it up to Steele again, and that's a shocking kick. Not very good on the run from Steele. It kicks it straight over. Dockers fans happy. Jordan Clark again. Free against Tracy on Petty. So free against, Petty on Tracy. Tracy back in the defense. Falling back. Kicks it all the way back to Luke Ryan. What's Luke Ryan doing? He's up to 42. Chips it. That's not a good kick, but somehow Warner gets there. That looked like it could have been out. Umpire might have been easy on that. Chapman. Mark. Kick. Down the wing. Erasmus over the head to Swiskowski. Tackled by Lever. Gone to Langford. And a spoil from Cully. So Luke Ryan's stepping up a bit now. He's up to 42. Gone 81, dominating. 79 for Brayshaw. Another hit out for Gorn, and holding the arms, gets a free. So Gorn into the mid-80s, kicks it, play on Salem, kicks it forward, gets it. Sparrow, who hasn't been doing too much this game. Windsor, outside of the boot, doesn't really work. My check can't take it. So Windsor, interesting decision making. Yeah, he's got a bit of growing to do, but he'll be good eventually, Windsor. He's a sneaky one. He's very, very fast. Steele. Sparrow trickling through for a behind. So it's all Fremantle now, it feels. Ryan kicking in. Loopy one gets it to Murphy Reed. Murphy Reed goes wide, not 15 to Chapman, who does a little swivel and gets it up the line. Treacy can't take it. Petty and him fighting it out. Scary. Langdon goes out of bounds. Is that not a disposal? Last disposal rule? Not sure. Yeah, Gone 85, Steele 75. Rasmus getting wrapped up by Cully. And then pulls it back in, but it's a ball up. So Rasmus, would like to see him racking it up a bit more. Or at least getting some marks or tackles. That would be nice. A few more would be good. Johnson, handballs up to Shy Bolton, who's running. Gets it to almost at the 50, kicks it. Oh my God, he's got it. Oh my word. What a goal. +9 for Shy Bolton for a huge bomb from the corner on the 50. So Shy Bolton up to 77. 77 for Shy Bolton now. That was an amazing goal. Just ran it 20, 30 meters. Takes a couple of bounces. No, just, yeah, two bounces and launched it. That was amazing. So 77 for Bolton. Treacy up to 73 and Brayshaw at the top there, 79. Steele 79 and Gorn 85. Salem also there, 74. Dolstrop wraps up Sarong again. He's tagging Sarong. Cozzy gives it to Langford. Drops it though. Wagner trying to pick it up. He does. Gets wrapped up by Sparrow. Cozzy tried to get it, but it's ball up. Oh, we need Cozzy to kick on a bit more, I reckon. Would be nice. Where is he? He's drifting down a bit. 42. Yeah. Langford. Chandler. The steal. Kicks inside 50. Easy mark back there for McDonald. Good kick wide. McVee, easy mark. Doesn't know where to go with it though. Takes a bounce. Chapman. Inside 50. Tracy, oh my God, what a mark. Tracy lining up for his fourth. And this will take him should get up to the 80 mark after this kick. If he kicks it behind, it'll be more if he kicks a goal. That's a great mark by Tracy. God, Petty seems like he's right there, but can't do anything about Tracy. He's just too good. So goal number 4. Can he get it? 30 out. Yes, he can. 4th goal for Tracy. And that'll take him up to 85. 85 now for Tracy. Leading and equal with Gawn. So shows you just how good a game he's having. Up there with Gawn for best on ground at the moment, fantasy-wise. So Dokers almost up by 50 now. 49-point lead. Yeah, Tracy up to 85 there, with Gawn on 85 as well. Steele 82, playing very well. Got some tackles, some holding the balls. Bolton playing very well on 77. And yeah, Andy Brayshaw 79 as well. So big scores incoming for today. Erasmus gets wrapped up. Steele tackling Darcy. Langford leaves it behind again and still kicks it off the deck. Another 3 for Steele. Some soccer being played. Chandler kicking it wide. That's a good mark there by Luke Ryan. Emergency before today, but now he's passing the 50 mark. Kicks it up and finds McVee. Goes wide. Yeah, lots of running here from the Dockers, making the Demons sweat. Wagner gets it out to Erasmus, gets a handball. Yeah. Sherry got some absolute wheels on him there. Very zippy, but that's not a good kick. Steele going up and up and up now. Going to be into the 90s soon. Cozzy, not a free again somehow. And Myercheck dribbles one, not quite. It's just up to the right. Thought that might have been a free against there. It was just kind of hanging on Luke Ryan's back for like 5 seconds. Jordan Clark kicking in. Gawn, easy. Easy mark for Gawn. He's up to 90s as well. Steele, 95. Gawn will be up to 91. Some big scores. Still 8 minutes and a bit left in the third quarter. Cozzy tackling Ryan. Gets it out somehow. Johnson, wide. Clark kicks it in. Giath, inside 50. Oh, Bolton almost, but not quite. Langdon there, not Langford. Cozzy grabs it. Oh, he should have given it back to Cozzy there easily. Had so much space. Scary. Has some speed about him. Voss inside to Bolton, who will get up into the 80s now. Out wide. Gets it to McDonald, who's actually having a decent game. He's up to the 60s. That's a good kick. No, it's not. It goes straight to Salem. It kicks it wide to Langford, not Langdon. Langford. Tholstrup gets it to ground, but gets the kick up. Pierce hits Fritsch, and Fritsch gets a free. He's got to bring it back. Come on. Can't just run up like that. So Fritsch goes inside. Howes. Lever. Mark. And a kick. Gets it to Giath. Chenkuth. Yeah, he hasn't been playing too well, CJ, but that's a good kick at least. An easy one to Rivers. No one really making a lead. And he's just going to bomb it up the line. 2-on-1. Freo. Langdon gets it though. Chips it on his left. Cozzy can't mark it. Goes to ground. Chandler. Tholstrup to Sparrow. And it's a goal. Sparrow. Out of nowhere. That was a very dirty goal in the end, I feel. Just, yeah, some little nuggety hand passes through and, yeah, just a kick that finds a way. So, one back and, yeah, there's still a big deficit there for the Demons. Yeah, it's a still 48-point lead for the Dockers there. You've got Steele up to 95, Gorn 91, Salem on 80 there for the Demons, and Tracy 85, Bolton 83 for the Dockers. Brayshaw close behind 79. Jordan Clark 71. Sparrow working his way up there for the Demons now. He's on 63. Is the fourth best for the Demons. Sean Darcy down on 19 there for the Dockers. Sarong as well. Not able to get into this one, getting tagged out by Tholstrup. O'Driscoll, Warner. Brayshaw gets a handball. Warner again, kick. Salem gets another one, kick down the line. Gorn gets... No, can't get the mark. Gets pushed on his base though. Sparrow, Langford. Windsor doesn't know where to go. Salem, a ratty kick, and it goes straight back to the Dockers. Just can't get anything there, the Demons. Gone. Oh my goodness. What a great mark running backwards over his shoulder. Gives it off to Lindsay. He'll chip and it's spoiled wide. Not a good kick. And the Demons are struggling. Struggling a lot. Brayshaw moving into the 80s. Gone 92. Salem 86. Gone gets a hit out. Langford. Sharp. Bolton takes it away though and takes a bounce. Goes for a run. He is so fast. Little fast kick into the middle. O'Driscoll back to Brayshaw, who chips it wide. Not a good one though. Just goes out of bounds. Voss couldn't get near it. Bolton, just so fast, so speedy. Up to 86 now. Rivers, no one's picking it up. Out of bounds. So a bit of a blowout here on Saturday night. Dockers going big. Bolton and Brayshaw and Tracy right up the top. There's Sarong with a little snap, and that's a great snap too. He's nailed it. And that's going to take the lead over 50 again. 54-point lead now. Sarong gets a quick one back, sitting forward after getting tagged out in the middle. Takes him to 44. Great goal there from Sarong. Bolton looks knackered, absolutely exhausted. So Sarong still has Tholstrup right in his pocket at the centre bounce. Bolton also in the centre bounce with Cozzy. Gawn gets the hit out, tries to get the clearance, but Murphy Reid does. Seri. Rivers to Lindsay gets a kick. Cully gets it to Latrell Pickett, who's buzzing away. That was a terrible kick, though. Not 15, I didn't think. And not good in the end there by Latrell Pickett. Wagner. Gawn doesn't get the mark, but gets the kick forward. Sharp now. Big inside 50. 2v2. Good spoil by Chapman. And Gawn is getting up there, isn't he? He's on 98. Is he going to turn up before? He should. I reckon he will turn up before 3/4 time. Steele on the bench. Salem up to 86. So is Bolton and Brayshaw. Gawn not in the ruck there. There's Van Rooyen. Murphy Reid gets it out. Erasmus gets a wobbly kick way out wide. Lever against Scary. Scary's there though, and he's done well. Pick it up and to shimmy away. Oh, that kid's got some zip to him. Erasmus kick in. Finds Tracy. Good mark. Gawn hits the ton mark there. He's up to 101. So ton for Gawn. Windsor gets it to Salem, but he's wrapped up by Jackson. I thought that was ball, maybe not. Langdon kicks it out of bounds. I keep getting Langford, Langdon. Langdon kicks it out of bounds on the full, and Freo get another go at it. Oh, that was a big throw there by Salem. Big throw. Chapman in. Petty gets pushed in the back. A free kick to him against Tracy. So Tracy coming back down into the 80s. Equal with Andy Brayshaw. Petty kicks it out wide looking for Gawn, but looks like O'Driscoll got in front of Gawn for an easy mark. Oh, inside Jackson. Dudley to Bolton. Gets wrapped up by Pickett, gets it to Jackson, back to Dudley. Oh, and he's got it. Oh my God, what a goal. Dudley, that was some fast hands from the Dokers. Shea Bolton getting away, fast hands to Jackson, and then fast hands to Dudley. Big bomb snap. So Bolton up to 88. 3 Dockers at the top there on 88. Gawn tunning up just before, up to 101 already. Steele, 95. Might be coming back on after that one. Bolton, so powerful for such a nimble guy. Just like takes a contested handball on and gave it out to Jackson. That was nice. So Dudley up to 63 for the Dockers. 2 goals. Murphy Reid off the deck. Ball's bouncing around. Here he is again. Dudley. No, he's done it again. Oh, the little small forward can do no wrong. He is up to 70 with that. 72. Woo! Who is Dudley? Who has Dudley? Yeah, Dudley just zippy as. And outside the boot, just took it away and knew it as soon as he kicked it. Oh, he's a bit of a showman. Up to 72 now. 2 goals in like a minute. Jackson kicks it down. Murphy Reed gets it away to Bolton, who might have a crack from 60. No, might be a mark. Giath spoils Lever, puts it through for a behind. So Bolton into the 90s. Giath kicking out to Howes. Kicks it back to Giath. No, not to Giath, to Lever. So Demons back to not really knowing what they're doing here. Howes again, getting a bit of junk. He's gone. Can't take the mark though. Out. Last touch. Little tap out from Wagner. Oh, that must have been a very, very tiny tip of the toe. Cozzy Pickett gets a mark. Chips it forward. They got to be quick here. 20 seconds left. Steele. That'll bring him up to the ton. And Luke Ryan, a good intercept mark. He'll get up to 60s with that one. Not 15. Up to Brayshaw. Gets a kick though. And that could be the last kick of the quarter. It is. Well, we got some tons going now. A couple of tons on the board with Jack Steele should be going up here and gone up to 101. And some guys close to the ton for Fremantle. Shy Bolton 91. Brayshaw should be up into the 90s now. Yep, a good quarter there by the Dockers, putting on some more pain, but good fantasy scores as well, as Steele goes up to 105 and Brayshaw and Bolton equal there on 91 for the Dockers. Down the bottom, who we got down the bottom? Who's letting us down a bit? Van Rooyen down there, 29 for him. Hasn't had a great night. Cully, thought he'd be getting amongst it a bit more. Windsor, 33 in the end so far, so hopefully he can. I'd like to see him double that, to be honest. Cozzy Pickett got a little cheeky up to 50 at the end there as well, 54. A few Dockers rising up. Luke Ryan, sorry, up to 63, close at the end there. Murphy Reed, 62. Dudley, 72, with a couple of fiery goals. And yeah, Jordan Clark doing what he does best. Probably going to get close to the ton mark again as well. Sean Darcy down the bottom there, though. That's something that I've been expecting all season. I just don't see Sean Darcy being relevant anymore. And yeah, 47% time on ground for the game. That's not ideal. So sharing it a bit with Jackson, but Jackson, yeah, probably the best of the rucks on the field, apart from Gorn. Gorn's dominating. All right, guys, quick break before the fourth quarter. Let's see if the Demons can bring it back a little bit. Would be nice to get a bit of competitiveness in the last quarter. Alrighty, guys, here we are. It's the final quarter of Saturday night footy, and it is the Demons losing to Fremantle at the moment. It's a big difference, 67-point difference there. Not great for the Demons, but very, very good for the Dockers. They'll get a big percentage boost from this one, unless the Dockers Demons do something in this quarter. But it's been all one-way traffic. Bolton leading the way for the Dockers with Brayshaw on 91. Tracy with 4 goals for 88. Clark doing well in the back half, 22 disposals for 74. Dudley, a couple of sparky goals at the end of that last quarter, up to 72. Yeah, Murphy Reid doing what he does best, star of the future, 2 goals for him. And yeah, Steele and Gawn already tunning up for the Demons. And they could be in for a big one here. Gawn taps down. Brayshaw gets the first kick. Up to 94. Voss spinning away. Gives it to Bolton. Another big kick. And it's a great mark by Tracy. Oh, beautiful play there by Bolton to Tracy. Right on the line. Left foot snap. Should get it done here. Can't remember if he's a left footer or a right footer. So Tracy, can he get the bag right here? Oh, he's stuffed that one up a bit. Maybe not a left footer, but yeah, butchers that one. Don't even know if that was a behind. Was it? No, out on the full. Giath kicking in. Falls through the hands of Van Royen. Back to Dudley. Brayshaw. And Voss pulling it too far on the left. So Tracy, Brayshaw, and Bolton on 94. I think Brayshaw will go up a bit more here, up to 96. So 3 Dockers dominating and 2 Demons at the top there. Rivers kicks in. Cully, good mark. Inside now. Finds Myercheck. And almost gets it there, but now Sharp picks it up off the ground. And Sharp gets a goal. Harry Sharp with his second. Nice one on the left. So 1 back for the Demons. There's still a 62-point deficit. No, sorry, yeah, 70. Yeah, 62-point deficit. So yeah, Demons get 1 back. So a couple of, yeah, Van Royen just not taking anything tonight. Can't take a mark. Don't know if he hasn't kicked a goal, hasn't even hit the scoreboard yet. Going back in the middle. Looks like Chandler in the middle against Sarong. And Bolton against Cozzy. There's Bolton. Handballs. Finds Brayshaw perfectly. Sherry. Good pace. He's been great. Not a good kick there. Steele gets a kick forward. Fritsch bombs it forward. Sharp, can he get a third goal here? Bounce it around. Turns inside. Spoils. Luke Ryan gets it. McDonald. Now Jordan Clark chips one over the top to O'Driscoll. Inside to Sarong, who's getting a mark. First mark for the day, Sarong. Oh, but Trent Rivers intercepts that nicely. Kicks it up. Easy one up. Steele gets a mark and a handball out to Chandler, who takes it on his left. And he's got it. Chandler gets one late. And they'll take him up to 40. which is not the best night for him so far, but maybe a couple in the last quarter could help get him over the 50 mark. Bit more respectable. So Windsor on the bench at the moment. Yeah, it's a great goal in the end there by Chandler. So up to 40 now for him. So Chandler gets the clearance out after kicking the goal back in the CBAs. Driscoll wrapped up by Sparrow. And McDonald kicks a wide one out on the full. The Demons get it back. It's Tholstrup coming in. Going forward, looking for this next mark. Oh, doesn't get it. Spoiled. Bolton to Brayshaw. Bouncing around though. Latrell Pickett tries to get in. Can't get it. No free for anyone. Steele kicks it off the back of a Dokers player. Wagner bouncing it. Steele trying again. And that's a ball up. So Steele motoring along. 116. Get a bit more after that one. So Steele charging up. Bolton 98. Brayshaw 99. Oh, that was all. Oh, it was a handball by Brayshaw and Bolton with the kick, so they should both ton up here. Bolton and Brayshaw 1-2ing there. Wide one out to Cozzy Pickett. Chips it forward. Gets it to Langdon. Good mark there by Warner. He might give a little chip here to Ryan. No, going to boot it down the wing. Jath, good mark. Inside, gets it to Van Rooyen, who will he go back for a kick? It's pretty far out. It's well over 50 metres. It's 55. So pick it up to 64, leave a 70. Everyone under the bottom three is just, yeah, nothing big tonight for the Demons other than those top three. See if Pickett can bring it back a bit. Van Rooyen looking to get into the 40s if he kicks this. He's pushed it a little bit to the left. Doesn't have the legs. Gone. Misses. Point blank. Oh, he was pissed with himself there. I don't know what he did wrong. Gone. 109. Chapman kick in to Warner. Gets one up to Jordan Clark, who is also going to be getting into the 80s now. Chips it back to Chapman. And they go the other way. Big kick out wide. There's a bunch of Demons out there, though. And Amos puts it out. So Brayshaw and Bolton tunning up now. Steele and Gawn kicking on even more for the Demons. 119 for Steele, 109 for Gawn. And Darcy's back in the ruck against Gawn. Gawn gets the hit out. Murphy Reed to Bolton, just zipping away. He is so free today. Oh, but he's completely stuffed it. Gets it back somehow. Sarong to Wagner. And an easy kick over to Tracy. Two in the corner. Giath gets back well. Voss throwing Rivers around. Voss just lifting up Langdon and taking him out like WWE style. Oof. What was that? Just lifted him. Having some fun now, it feels. Latrell, now Rivers, Cully. So much pressure here from the Dockers, and it's 2v1. Sherry, Wagner, Luke Ryan kicks into Chapman. And that's not a good kick. Slipping over is Murphy Reed. Sparrow to Chandler. Langdon, Latrell. Not a good pass to Cozzy. Murphy Reed takes that one away. And out to, oh, don't know who that was. Amos. Then Murphy Reed tackling Salem with a wild handball to Langdon. And now Sharp kicks the inside 50. That's a good kick in the end. Fritsch takes a great mark and gets high contact as well. So now Treacy tunning up for the Dockers. So 3 tons for the Dockers now. Brayshaw, Bolton, and Tracy. Clark up to 83. A few guys in the 70s and 60s. Demons, Steele, absolutely dominant. And Fritsch puts it wide. Just not the day for the Dockers. For the Demons. Demons Dockers. And what was that? Boss just carrying Langdon. Oh dear. Luke Ryan kicks it out. Gets into the 70s. Scary. He is so fast. Wow. Oh my god, he's just going to run away. Gets it to Voss, and then he winds around and sees Brayshaw straight in front. Brayshaw, there'll be 33 disposals after this one, and maybe a goal. That's Sherry. Scary is lightning fast. That guy is quick. Oh, he's absolutely butchered it though. It's a mark to Rivers. I thought it was going to go out on the full, but it's a mark to Rivers. Lever wide to Salem. And they're in a pickle already. Gets it in the middle. Now wide. That looks like a mark. No, Jackson gets the hands chopped and gets a free. So Luke Jackson not having a not having a big day today with Gorn, his opponent. Jordan Clark getting a bit of junk up to 89. And there's Luke Ryan, also the junk master. Could get up to the 80s if we're lucky here. He's free as a bird. Just kick it straight back to him. Yep, there it is. Luke Ryan getting that nice bit of junk. Brayshaw as well. Back for another mark. Gets it into Wagner. How's Wagner going? Up to late 60s. And he goes also back to Luke Ryan, who's getting that junk now. 18 points for him in the last minute. What kind of kick was that? Terrible kick there from McVee. Turns it straight over. And the Demons going to make the most of that. Fritsch for the easy goal. A nothing play there by the Dockers, and the Demons get one back. There was a good goal there by Fritsch. Yeah, Brayshaw and Steele at 119. So 89 for Luke Ryan now after that bit of junk. He was on 71 just 2 minutes ago. Bit of junk there for Luke Ryan. And I wonder if he'll be back in the team for good now. That'd be nice. Ben Ruin gets a hit out, and Steele gets the clearance. 122 now for Steele. Warner, great mark. Oh my goodness, great mark there. Now where's Luke Ryan? Kick it to him. Oh, he's at the back. Not going to him this time though. That's Brayshaw though, getting another mark. 125 now for him. Handballs to Luke Ryan, who gets the kick. Up to 92. Lever gets it back. Cully and Erasmus clash. No one gets it. Dudley tackling Cully. And still 9 minutes 30 left in this one. Jackson versus Ruyan. Van Ruyan. Caleb Sarong getting chased by Steele. Bolton handballs back to Brayshaw, who gets a tiny chipped kick forward to Erasmus. It's hard for him. Handball out. Steele gets it back. Salem kicks it forward. Inside 50 for Fritsch. So Brayshaw motoring now. He's going sky high. Bolton 105. 30 disposals for him now too. So Fritsch with the airbrushed hair from 55 out. Should have the legs. But that is not a great kick. Pushes it just to the left. To Steele 124. Brayshaw 127. As Warner kicks it to Chapman. And he chips it forward looking for Erasmus. He gets the mark and handballs it off to Warner again. Good kick to O'Driscoll inside. Treacy. This looks like another. Oh, Voss couldn't quite get there. Johnson's there though, right at the front. Dudley and the goalkeeper at the back. Oh, who was that? That was Howes right at the back, just getting a palm on it. Now Steele again. Steele up to 130 with that mark kick. And Dudley looks a bit ginger. Erasmus takes it back. Kicks into Murphy Reed across to Swiskowski. No, McVie, sorry. McVie's been nowhere tonight. Jackson gets the mark. Oh, that's a good mark there. Jumping high with the one hand. Very nice there by Luke Jackson. Yeah, the Melbourne Demons coach not looking too happy about himself. So Luke Jackson lining, needs this to get some more points because he's had a pretty quiet game, but gets it and gets up to 70. So Luke Jackson getting up a bit there. And the Fremantle Dockers running away with it now. Well, ran away with it at halftime, it feels like, but that's another goal to the tally. Oh, very good mark. Yeah, Steele leading the way now. 130 for Jack Steele. There's 8 tackles, 29 disposals, and 6 marks. And still, he's just been benched, but he's 6 minutes 40 left. He might get back on. Erasmus tackling. Windsor gets the clearance. Luke Ryan can't mark it. Now the Demons. Chandler gets it out. No. Good tackle there by Warner. Gets him holding the ball. Thought that might have been in the back. It was a great tackle in the end, just from the side. Luke Ryan gets a mark out on the wing, and he'll move up to 98. Gone. What a mark. Easy one for him. Chips it back. Easy one for Giath. Running. Doesn't know what to do. And he went too far. Oh my God. Giath giving off a very embarrassing free kick. That is, yeah, he's done some weird stuff today. Just a couple of very bad misses with targets and then stuff like that, just running. So I can run. Watch me run. You forgot to bounce it. So Swiskowski gets a freebie from, what, 40 meters out. And Swiskowski pushes that one to the right. So, winding down here, 5 minutes left. Got Jack Steele leading the way, 130. Huge effort. Brayshaw, 37 disposals for his 124 so far. Murphy Reed gets it out. Swiskowski, Wagner. Free kick to Melbourne. Patrick Voss giving a high one to Langdon. Cozzy gives it to Pickett. No, Cozzy gives it to Sparrow, sorry. And that is a shocking kick. So Demons, just too many skill errors tonight. It's not all on Giath. It's a whole bunch of them just missing their targets and not taking their marks. Good tackle there by Langdon. Yeah, pretty poor efforts there by the Demons. Sorry, Windsor, Van Royen, Cully, Langford, Chandler. I'd expect more from all of them. Xavier Lindsay tackling Reed. Cully getting a kick away, and that's going out of bounds on the full. No good, mate. Cully just not doing too much. So Luke Ryan, after being on, I think Luke Ryan was on 2 for like most of the first quarter. Now he's up to 98. Good effort by him. They're talking about changing Mason Cox in for Sean Darcy at some stage, and the new rules might not sound like the craziest thing for some reason. Chandler chipping one. Is it going to roll? It's a behind. So Chandler up to 47. 4 minutes left. And Luke Ryan, if he walks this one in, I don't know if that counts. No, I don't think he walked it in. Warner now gets it from Chapman. Wide, that's not a good kick. And Royan takes it. Driscoll tackles Lindsay. Don't know if that Luke Ryan kick counted. He didn't look like he stepped over the line. But maybe. He might be turning up in just a second. He is. He's up to 101. And Pickett takes a mark inside 50. Salem not far off turning up either. Cozzy Pickett, 69 now. Would like to get this one, take it up to 78 from just inside the 50. Oh, just pushes it right. And that's a tough one for him. Up to 75, I think now. 74. Where'd he go? Because he picked a 69. Maybe 70, 73. Wagner kicking in. Yeah, Luke Ryan making the ton there, though. Steele gets it to Murphy. Brayshaw gets it out to O'Driscoll. Brayshaw has had 38 disposals. Scary. Murphy Reed. Brayshaw, 39. Good kick in. Finds Sarong. Kicking across the field. Looks like Ryan, who's going to get a bit more junk now, up to 107. Kicks it into Erasmus. And he's going to boot the inside 50 now. Deep one. Few bodies spoiled, out of bounds. So a few Dokers getting close up into the 70s. Half the team. So handing it around. And 2 minutes left now. Gone. Steele picks it up. Windsor finally doing something. It's not a great kick. It's straight up in the air. Not 15 even. Dudley tackles Chandler, trying to do something. Stepping around, just kicks it before the time he needed to, I think. Mychek takes a good mark. Booms it forward. Great mark there by Fritsch. And a good kick there to Langdon, who will take a kick from right in front, 5 metres out from goal. And to get this one, he'll go into the 90s if he kicks this goal, up to 91. Plays on, and he's got it. Good goal for Langdon, and I think he's a forward option, so up to 91 for the forward there. Cozzy Pickett got close before, up to 73 now. Rivers up to 86, actually. That's pretty good. He's got 10 marks. Salem getting close to that ton as well. We'll see if he can get another kick in the next minute. Warner up to 93. He's having a great second half here. He's overtaken Jordan Clark. And Luke Ryan surging into second spot for the Dockers as well. So Windsor back in the centre bounce. Gone. Gets it down. Cully can't get it. Shy Bolton can though. Handballs it forward. Johnson gets it back to Bolton, who might have a punt, not quite the distance. Darcy's 4. Petty blooters that one out of bounds on the full, and that will be a snapper goal for some Freo Docker. Who is it? Voss is going to take the kick in from the corner, 20 metres out. Oh, Voss. Has he got it? No, Treacy, sorry. Treacy took it in the end, not Voss. Treacy, he's got 4. He almost had 5. Rivers kicking in. We'll get up to 89. Johnson slapping it. Sherry wildly tackled there. Cully gets it out to Van Rooyen. Now Rivers again. We'll get up into the 90s. Cozzy Pickett pushes off Erasmus and gets a handball out from that. 10 seconds left. Can Cozzy get something here? Can he get a little kick to finish off? It's a low one. It's a mark, though, by Windsor. Good little mark and a little crappy kick to finish off. So the Demons comprehensively beaten in the end, 48 points of difference. And a big game by Jack Steele, by Andy Brayshaw, and by Max Gawn, all getting into the 120 plus territory. Shy Bolton there, 110 with Josh Treacy. And Luke Ryan, 107 in the end. I swear, again, he was on 2, like close to the quarter time. So much junk for him in the second half. Lots of marks, lots of kick-ins. Carl Warner doing very well. A lot of kick-ins for him and defensively minded marks. Dudley, 3 goals. Murphy Reed with 80 in the end. And Steele, top for the Demons, Gawn there, 127. Salem just missing out on the ton on 97. Rivers getting a few kick-ins at the end, 92. Langdon, 2 goals, gets 91. And that drops off a bit there. Lever down to 81. Sparrow 80. Pickett 78. And look, a decent game. Dokers obviously ran away with it early. Andy Brayshaw, 39 disposals, was huge. And Jack Steele with a very balanced game in the end, with 8 tackles, 6 marks, 31 disposals. Good stuff. Some disappointments, I guess, would be Sean Darcy not doing much there for his 54% time on ground, 29 points. O'Driscoll did a bit in the end, but Sarong there, 68. Better than what I thought he'd finish on. I thought he would be finishing closer to 50, but did a little bit at the end there. A few tackles, couple of marks, and a goal as well. Sherry for the Dockers was actually a shining light for them, I thought. He was zippy, lightning fast. Very, very shining light for them. 20 disposals on his debut, I think. That's about it, I'd say. Demons, Windsor a bit of a letdown. Van Rooyen a bit of a letdown. Langford a bit of a letdown. But I don't know. That's about it, really. I think, I've got to give best on ground probably to Brayshaw for 39 disposals. He was just everywhere. I know Steele did well too, but Brayshaw dominant in a good lineup for Freo. Shy Bolton also getting very busy in the middle for a change, so good stuff. Freo get it done. Demons not looking good for this year, but came back a bit at the end there. Steele doing what he does best. He hasn't lost a step since moving over from the Saints. But there you have it, guys. Freo versus the Demons in the book. Thank you to anyone who was watching today. I did a whole day of footy, which is good, and I'm keen to do more tomorrow and for the rest of the season. So please share, subscribe, let others know we do fantasy watch-alongs, and keen to just chat and hang out and talk fantasy with anyone that wants to. So let me know, let your friends know. Try out some game day squad. Use the code word MONSTAR if you want some free packs. And a final shout out to DFSAustralia. Again, I use your stats. You're amazing. Every week, I'm going to be on DFSAustralia looking at stats. And join me tomorrow for a couple of games in the afternoon. I think it's North versus West Coast is the last one. And the first one, what was the first one tomorrow? That's Port versus Essendon. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. Could be a riot for Port Adelaide, letting off some steam tomorrow. But interesting matchups for fantasy guys. Maybe not for everyone else, but fantasy coaches. I'll be back talking fantasy again tomorrow. So tune in then. See ya.